Period. Okay. This would be cute. It'll be the first, and we love a first. And at least it's a conversation we've had before. You know? It's a practice.
Mm-hmm.
Can I smoke?
Oh, yes, here.
Do you have your phone with you?
Yes.
Can I see it? Can you open up that? Can you see it live on your phone? I'll keep track of comments like that. Perfect. Yep.
Is it gonna fuck up the audio?
Put the one all the way down. I probably have to get off the Wi-Fi.
What was that? No, see, I'm not gonna. I don't think I should.
Hold on, let me fix my connection. Pre volume up.
See, we're not even moving. We're frozen.
We'll see if it fixes itself, because it usually takes a little bit to. No, don't request to be in it. That's not what I wanted.
Oh, I'm gonna exit it.
No, I just want you to open it to see what we sound like. See? Period.
Okay, is it working? I'm like watching myself. I have no idea.
Okay. We're gonna get started anyways. It's because I'm okay with it being 10 minutes, like the last conversation we had. It doesn't have to be an hour. It could be, but it don't have to be. And I love that part. But leave that open in case people do jump in and have questions, because I'm gonna ask people to ask questions. You know, do the thing. Anyways, hi friends. Oh, maybe I'm gonna do this opposite. But what up, friends? Soy Spice here with G.
Ricky's partner.
Oh, geez. Thank y'all for joining us for the first episode of Cousins. What up, cousin? She's not my cousin. It's a brand thing. We will get there. Tonight's not even the night to talk about cousins yet. Today we're talking about sexualizing women's and Tarantino, the director, if you don't know who that is. Gotcha. Before I start, I would love to go over some ground rules that I will bring back to keep the conversations clear, supportive for all our guest speakers. Even my faves have to follow the rules because this is my room. We're actually in my car, but this is still my room. Period. Boom. I hope you don't weed. No.
What was the first question?
I'm gonna go over the ground rules.
Oh, okay.
My community agreements. Period. So, during these podcasts, I'll always read these agreements because the speaker that comes on will have most likely not heard the podcast, because I'm gonna invite the most out of place people in my life into these conversations to welcome new perspectives into my life, because I deserve that.
Mm-hmm.
Period. And Harry Potter's telling me to try new things. So, not Harry Potter, Hogwarts is trying me. Hogwarts Legacy. 100 years before Harry. Okay, Harry, before you, it was me.
That's how I felt. I'll show you how to do it.
No, that's right. And it gives no, but for real though, that game is actually eating.
I told you it was fun.
Like, the performance mode, first of all, you're right, it does a difference. Like, I feel less dizzy.
Oh yeah.
The other one feels more disorienting because it's like really jittery. It's like bah, 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 bah.
The
first one that you
Fidelity.
Yeah.
I know. I gotta change it too.
But the second one is giving it's definitely giving like I'm in the game and I see what's going on.
It's visual
detail.
We need to explore Hogwarts.
Oh my god! Imagine
you
our
just
TV at home
entered
with
your
that
room
game.
and then saved.
Imagine our TV at home with that.
I know. No, I was little black dots on it. Fuck the TV. I mean, I miss the accessibility.
No,
of it. It was
TV.
so much
If you
easier.
hear this, TV, if I play this on you, he said that on you. Graven, if you're watching this on that
I
TV,
love that TV, but it's
hold on.
old.
Graven, if you're watching this on the TV, he's making fun of your TV right now. That's crazy.
I'm not. I'm talking about the TV.
Okay, community agreements. Oh my god, here we are. But I will read these every time a guest speaker comes on because, period. So, number 1, respect yourself and everyone else. Doesn't be easy, it's bae. But we want to make sure we take space and make space, but also leave room for others to speak. And you don't need to take up all the space. Silence is also okay. Like, truly. You hear there's crickets behind us. Relax. We're chilling. Number 2, use I statements. So, I believe, I think, I saw, because we can't speak for other people or entire communities. We can only speak for our own experiences. So, we're living through that experience. Period. Number 3, respect confidentiality. Don't use people's names without their full consent. This will also help keep unwanted promotions off my lines. And I'm looking at you, Kill Bill. We'll come back to you. And B, that was A. And then B, what is learned in the space can leave the space. The point of cousins is to show you my cousins, right? Like, to show you the fam in my life, show you the different perspectives, and really, like, what community is all about. Like, learning and growth, and respecting and appreciating other perspectives instead of, like, wanting to, like, demonize or mute them. Other perspectives are always important. So, 4, we want to address conflict and do it thoughtfully, and all the conversations I want to have will be a little, divisive, but that's also part of conversations in life. We should be having some divisive conversations. But with that being said, anyone can speak up verbally or in the chat to help keep the space respectful, supportive, and fun. Because that's always the vibe I'm trying to give, okay? If someone hurts your feels, I am sorry, boo, okay? Either you get on the line and talk about it here with me, and talk about whoever's with here that has you going off, or respectfully you could leave. The exit button's like top right. You could do that. 5, no alcohol, drugs, weapons, violence, or sex on screen. I will try to keep it PG-13. This does not mean we can't talk about these topics. I will make sure that we give content warnings as we can and leave time for people to leave the conversation. Because if the conversation is triggering, you gotta go. Drags. Now we're also learning how to do marketing live. Like, I ain't doing poppers on the screen. I support poppers. Listen, poppers, we're popper friendly, but I don't do poppers. And realistically, it's an 18 plus thing anyways, or 21 plus thing anyway. So get off this line. We're live. There could be a child here. Period. During structured portions, focus and don't distract others with off-topic convos unless it's truly funny. Please make me gag if you're gonna distract me. Because if it's not, we're gonna read you. Because we're here to read the girls. We're here to read. So, as part of number 6 is, if you just feel like listening, let me know so that I can respect everyone's boundaries and space in this space. B, mute yourself when you aren't talking to limit background noises. So if somebody was joining, you'd like mute yourself during this portion so then I don't get all your feedback in the background. Keep off-topic comments in the chat, and we want to limit those distractions. Listen, there's a lot, but we're gonna get through them. 7, challenge by choice. We want you to practice speaking up when you are uncomfortable, right? You have a question, we want you to ask. Most times you're not the only one looking for an answer, so please, we're here for conversation. Let's have those conversations. If you don't want to have those conversations, you can also leave the conversation. I'm not pressing anybody here. Are you currently playing a video game and aren't sure if I'm playing it or somebody here's playing it and wanted to know if we are? Ask the questions. Let us know. We're playing Harry Potter right now. Are you playing Harry Potter right now? Let us know in the comments, whatever, chat. We're here. And most importantly, be present, and I hope we have fun. Truly. We want to make the social time count for ourselves and for others, because if we can get this on a schedule, people can be riding home, driving Q, being like, what is Soy Spice saying today? Like, you want to hear me? What do you want me to talk about? Because then, period. That's how you do it. It's all about the peoples. Ba-da, ba-da. I also don't know if I'm whispering, so if I'm whispering, I gotta practice that.
I think you are. Yeah.
Okay. If at any point you miss anything, please also let me know in the chat. So intros. Now that we're here, now that we're getting cozy in this car with legal substances, I want to get into the intros. Intros are important because I want everybody here to feel like they're here with me, right? So name, pronouns, and my favorite thing to do, which is questions of the day. And today's question of the day is, what house are you in Hogwarts? And or what kind of magic would you use if you had the ability to choose a type of magic? So I can start us off as the host, but then you'll go off. So I am Soy Spice. At me at YG. My house is Slytherin, and I be eating it up. They, them pronouns. They, them pronouns. If that's new to you, practice. Good luck with that. And, if I could choose my magical ability, oh my god. Truly, maybe like a good magic, like fire, like a good fire elemental. Or maybe just element in general. Like, give me some elementals. You know? Wow. I feel like Magi. Alibaba. No. Aladdin. I feel like
Aladdin.
Yeah. Alibaba is if I want a knife.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't swordplay. I can't dance. Sorry, so go off. Who are you?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, are we doing pronouns still?
Yeah, so name, pronouns, and the question of the day. Breathe that. Oh, we should do a little breath first. Hold on. We should do one in. Okay, breathe one.
G, he, him, and his, and what my magic choice would be, I don't know. Honestly, I'm pretty okay with just abracadabra as my spell.
But what would it do? Like anything you wanted?
No, it's an instant death spell in Hogwarts. But I guess my magical spell, I feel like let's refer to Pokemon real quick. I feel like my special trait, like I would want to be my natural ability. You know, when you start battle and it says slime ball, blah, 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 respect. I don't know, some shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
Mine would be like a judgment kind of thing. Like, you lie to me and your skin melts away. You're just gone.
It's giving that Moon Knight.
Yeah. That's how I'm feeling.
I see that.
You know, I think that's what I would want.
Come through Moon Knight though.
That would be magical ability. Tell lies, and if you're lying.
Imagine when this car was almost named Moon Knight. Instead, it has like 5 different names instead. Coop. I love you, Coop.
I don't know how I feel about Coop.
Coop's cute.
Coop is old.
Coop is middle aged. Coop is like 5 years old.
No, it's not.
Yeah, the 2018.
No, I feel like Coop gives me old hound dog.
Ain't nothing but the name.
Yeah.
I thought you meant the car.
No, I love this car. I'm talking about the name. I keep saying Coop.
Yeah, Coop. Yeah, Coop. Yeah. But I mean the Coop. Who are you? You.
That's not who I am.
Rico Nasty understands what I'm saying, so it's fine.
I didn't think about that. It went because we are naming it, not like I don't know. I just got it from a person, you know.
That's fair.
That's how I first heard it.
On top of that, or outside of that, or something with that.
What?
Did you say your house? Did you mention your house?
Oh shit! No, I didn't.
You don't have to.
I would love to be Slytherin. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I was born to be Slytherin. Like, I really need to be Slytherin. But every time I took the freaking test,
You need to be.
I got everything else but Slytherin. Ravenclaw, I was kind of okay with them, like, being my first choice, but then they also are really not important. Like, I'm not important either. Bruh, they have the shortest storyline. And even in Harry Potter, they were kind of irrelevant.
Short stories are really important.
Nobody important came from Ravenclaw.
How do you know? You know what? I wonder if the woman from Baby Girl, Dumbledore, the movie.
Mm-hmm.
So in the last one, mad spoilers in these podcasts. I'm only giving spoilers.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. In the last Dumbledore film, when they removed Johnny Depp and they added this man's, I forgot the point I was trying to make, so it doesn't even matter anymore. But that's cute. Hogwarts.
I think you're saying no. No one important came from Ravenclaw. Let's just admit it.
Oh, the woman that at the end of that film gives the right suitcase to Dumbledore. She was the only human to have had that suitcase and just show up.
That's not Ravenclaw though.
But she could be. I don't know what she is.
No, I think she's Hufflepuff because I noticed Hufflepuff are really good. Even like Slytherin, they're both really good with nature. Like Hufflepuff and Slytherin, I've noticed are.
Hufflepuff in Harry Potter.
I don't know. A lot of side characters are in Hufflepuff. I just don't know who. I don't remember. It's been a long time. But I know that a lot of people who are in Hufflepuff care a lot about animals. You know how I know? Because that's what I got my first choice. But I was like, no, I want Slytherin, and I still haven't gotten Slytherin. So I just stuck with Gryffindor because I was like, they have the longest story, so let me do the longest story first.
You do like that, though.
And then the shortest stories after.
That's cute. I actually like that for you. Be more adventurous, anyways.
Exactly.
Period.
I'm not doing all that exercise shit after though.
And I got the little unicorn one too, so. Okay. Well, with that, today I want to thank Babe for being here with me.
Oh.
Thank you for being a real one. Thank you for the art. I know that like I pre-designed it and you just like sketched it on, but you did that, so I really appreciate all the art you do for me. And these are your little flowers. Babe's a great artist. Babe doesn't want to sell his art, and I have to support that. But some of this content, if you see some art, if it's not from Aya, if it's not Aya's content, I probably got it from Babe and or Javi, because Javi be funny as hell with his art too. So can't wait to see where that goes once we send them the file, because we keep forgetting. Oops, that's fair. But with that, we're here to talk about my favorite topic for damn sure, women. I love women. Babe, do I love women or no?
Yes, you do.
Like obsessively? Like can you describe? Okay, can you describe it without me giving you the words?
One, I feel like the only people you are very quick to trust are women. Like
absolutely.
Women off the bat you trust.
Mm-hmm. Like if the witch
Even
came
though
up to me, I'm giving her a
other
hug.
people you've made friends with, but hey.
Oh. And we can't at them right now.
I'm
but
not.
Respectfully,
I'm just saying,
I love that you
people
hold it
you've
down.
made friends with. That is what I'm saying. Like people you've
So you're not
made
even
friends with.
here anymore.
I'm just like right. I'm like
I was and I wasn't.
But it's not like it's not a woman or gender thing. It's just.
I do want to say I really
opinion.
love that you have so much patience with me in my friendships, because you from off the bat sometimes just like, this is just not a good thing, and I'm like, but I love them, and then I get into it,
and then I'm like, I don't want them.
I know.
Don't invite them.
I am so nice, and look,
and I'm nice because I'm not like, okay, I'll hang out with you and them.
And no names, which is perfect, but and no other names, which is perfect. We went to the bar, and home person did hit me up. They were like, "Oh, I forgot my ID and stuff." I had they had reached down. They were aggravated about it. I'm like, I'm aggravated that happened too. Like if I had money, I would have helped you out, because you know how I am.
Yeah.
Like realistically, if everything was set in my life, I don't drive anybody anywhere. Let's go. I'm trying to be outside.
Yeah.
But I didn't have that, and I think they were a little agitated about that. And I understand, because like we have to have our backs.
No
but
bullshit.
Realistically, I don't even know you yet to like give you that full judgment. Like I'm still broke too. I've been saying that forever. Like that wasn't brand new energy. Do you want to read a girl?
For me, I think that was bullshit. I feel like I feel like they were just being flaky. And did we not meet them on a specific app?
Which is Grindr. You're right.
Right. So I'm like, they were just trying to get some dick. They didn't get the dick, so now they're upset. And like, we weren't gonna go out of our way for some stranger. I'm just saying that could be it, because again, I see people as two-sided.
I love that. I love that, because
if that's not how you see it, then that's not.
No, I
not
love that, because you're right. Like when people go on Grindr, you're right. People just have one thing in mind. But I'm really intentional on Grindr. You see my bio.
I know you.
We're gonna do a bio review on here one day.
That's you, but not again. That's your experience.
That's my
that's
decisions.
your experience.
They're my decisions, right? They're my decisions that lead me to get these people into my life, which is okay. So this person knew from off rip that if we're here chatting, we're chatting because I'm trying to vibe with you. Right,
but if they didn't agree with that, it's because they had another motive.
But them at the bar saying they don't have that ID. They wanted me to give them a ride back. They were outside. They just didn't have anybody.
Oh, sorry.
But you know, I had no money to get in there anyways.
That's
and that's what
I don't know why they're mad.
And that right,
we just moved here.
And that's when friend just got there at the same time. Like remember, it happened at the same time. Like, oh shit, friend just got here. Remember that phone call? It was real quick. Like, this is really unfortunate that this is all happening. Like, you're a new friend and I want to give you the vibes, but I'm not where I am financially, to be honest, to be giving you that. So
you should be waving at people. They've been just waving. Wave back.
Are people waving? No, they're joining.
Oh, I thought
you ladies was here at some point. And Siobhan, baby girl, Siobhan. One day I'm gonna have you on this live, Siobhan. I don't know if you're still hearing this, but one day we're gonna talk about your blog on this. I can't wait to hear about your baby girl. Oh, she's so cute. Like the sass she be giving, it's you. I see. Not cute, but
I mean,
we're talking about.
Can be mad about that.
We're talking about things that are happening out here. We're giving little updates while we're out here. We're talking about women. So Siobhan, love that you're here because women. You a mother. I love a good mother. I love all mothers no matter what. But we're not gonna just talk about women right now. We want to talk about Kill Bill. Okay, more specifically, the bride from Kill Bill, because there's mass spoilers here. Remember, spoiler alert everywhere. We're gonna spoil Kill Bill right now. Do you want to go over what Kill Bill is?
Kill Bill is action-packed. I don't know. I don't want to say comedy, but there are some funny things in it. So it's like, I don't know. You just gotta
It's a
watch
Tarantino
it.
film.
Exactly. Like it's a Tarantino.
But what's the
film.
plot?
That's
okay,
its own
Tarantino.
genre.
It's a Tarantino film, but what's the plot?
The plot is about a woman, an assassin, a former assassin who is getting married, and her former ex-assassins or whatever, like team member. Think of it as Charlie Angels, but they turn against one another. Like on one person specifically. Okay,
and we don't know the reasons yet, because they don't really talk about the reasons.
Yes, they did.
What was the reasons?
It was all selfish needs, like, oh, we're assassins. This is just what we do. Like, the fuck?
They really just
for
said,
status. It was all status. The hell. Anyways, she was pregnant and at her wedding, and all these other women and
that's sad.
And one man,
that's sad.
They basically sabotaged the entire wedding and her pregnancy. And then she goes on a whole killing spree later on, like in the movie, after...
Content warning, violence.
Oh, yes. Spoiler, but also, you should have been watching the movie because the movie's old as shit.
Content warning, there's violence in this movie.
There's a lot of violence and blood.
There's so much violence.
But it's not, like, gory,
It is gory.
No, it isn't. It's not gory.
It's dramatized gory, but it's gory no matter what.
It's not gory because there's no intestinal stuff shown. It's just
the
blood.
red and
it's just.
red.
I think the red. It's like
for some people, like when I was younger and I watched that movie, it was very graphic to me because I'm like, this is nothing else on TV that does that. Everything else that does it is.
It reminded me a lot of Wednesday and like Pugsley when they were doing the sword thing on that movie, the Addams Family, and everybody was like, "Oh, that
was still very playful because the entire movie is playful." Kill Bill is not just like you said; it's not a comedy. Addams Family, 1,000% a comedy. 1,000%.
I mean, yeah,
Halloween comedy.
But I'm saying that scene is exactly like the movie. I feel like that's how it kind of.
I'm not talking about the one
scene.
I love it. That's the issue. That's the issue. There's more than one scene, and they keep talking and doing violence. It's not just like, oh my god, she eats all these men up in one room.
She did.
It's the one act of violence. It's like, no, then she kills the first one and the second, and all of it. So realistically, it's all graphic. So.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Period. Poo. Now I got a PG-13 or 18
I
this content.
All these kids be watching some weird shit on YouTube, Five Nights at Freddy's and all that. Like, it doesn't matter to me.
For me neither, but it's cool.
So
we out here. So the plot is, she is getting revenge because they
sabotage her wedding and her pregnancy.
Period. And she eats every single place. And the first time we had this conversation is because we were talking about the sexualization of women in Tarantino films and how for me, Ricky, Soy Spice, I'm really okay with that because the Tarantino film we were talking about was, the cab one with Rose McGowan. She's the girl with the robot leg. Sorry, it's not robot leg.
Robot,
I know.
A gun leg.
The gun leg.
She had the assault rifle for a leg.
She a baddie in that freaking movie, bro. She's bad. She's bad. She ate that entire film. Rose McGowan, the moment I saw her in Charmed, I'm like, she's cute. When I saw her there, she chewed me out and spit me out in high school. I was like, wow, I'm living through a good era.
The ending was very biblical. To me, it was, and I liked it.
Yeah, it's very exaggerated.
Something for me at the ending was very biblical. I don't know why, but
I think it was giving Renaissance painting.
No, it was giving like Moses in a sense. You know how she was guiding all the humans away from like the zombies and shit, and she was holding a baby. I don't know. It gave me Virgin Mary on horse delivering people to safety away from zombies. That's what it gave me.
I have this booger in my nose right now.
Oh, get out of your nose.
No, but it's itchy. You ever have
That's
those?
called dry skin.
I'm ashy, bro. I'm a little ashy.
Anyways.
Yeah.
What were we talking about? Oh, the sexualization of women on that.
Yeah, you went to Mary, but I'm talking about the sexualization of Mary. Because in the other parts in the series, like the cab driver one, the girls are very much sexualized at the bar. Obviously, like they're for monies, they're doing the thing.
Also, they were models.
Oh, were they models?
They were good.
I
she was going to New York to be a model. or some shit like that. Like she was saying she was gonna be a mom.
See, she's just like a cutesy girl. She just living her life. And then these tragic strings of events happen because they're pretty girls and men taking advantage of women. But then they chew them all up. And we love that because the women at the beginning are seen as like this innocent, like fragile thing.
Yeah.
And then at the end, they're like,
Stupid.
What are we eating, bro? Like, she ate that.
I just remember people were criticizing Tarantino because his sexualization of women. But I'm like,
where were they doing that at?
All the films. Everybody.
No, where were you having the conversation?
Where?
Yeah.
Oh, it was like the Theater Offensive.
Oh, period.
Yeah, I used
Theater Offensive is a nonprofit in Boston. They do their thing. I'm gonna be coming to you soon to talk to your ED directly on live. Hi.
Anyways, what was it? I remember someone had the argument like, oh, that the Tarantino films are like, or like Kill Bill film was racist and too sexualized, and I'm like, no, it's not. I was like, where? I mean, like, where exactly? I feel like doesn't matter what my nationality is. If I was pregnant and my team members, my so-called team members, my friends, decide to fuck me up and kill everybody at my wedding and my baby, I would go out of my way to just kill everybody at that point.
Not everybody, damn.
Everybody who was involved.
Oh, absolutely.
And everybody that works along with.
I thought you were just gonna
No, I ain't just gonna go lose my shit. Yeah. But I'm saying like I'm gonna lose my shit on those specific people and the people who are allied with them.
Yeah.
No.
That did the harm.
Because like that makes no sense. I like it was not a race thing. It was losing her baby kind of thing. You know, like the fuck you think would happen?
You know,
like,
it's really clickbaity though because then you got people to like talk about it.
And like people were saying it was racist, but I was like it wasn't because the one black woman that's in the movie. She was one of the people who sabotaged her wedding and whatever. And literally, after she wakes up in a coma and goes fucks up this woman at her house, I forgot her name.
She just happened to be the first on the list. Let's call her Viper. Let's pretend she's
No, she was the easiest to find on the list because the other woman was part of the Japanese mafia and she said it herself. She was the hardest to track down.
Hold on.
But anyways, I'm going to keep talking about the other characters. So she shows up at this woman's door and fucks her up. Like,
no, you're not looking. You're doing that.
Okay, yeah, right. Fucks her the fuck up in her house. You know, you can see you can tell she is a stay-at-home mom. You know, she has her see all the kids' playthings and whatever. And in the middle of their fight, the daughter shows up and she showed up with enough respect to put the knife away and just stop fighting. Like, yo. Make sure your kid's not in the room for this.
Copperhead.
And there was I don't know, out of all the other characters, I felt like she was the only one to truly apologize. And I don't know why people thought this part was racist, but she took the first shot. Like when they were getting to a point where I think they would have stopped fighting and probably came together and tried. Probably they could have worked together.
They could have, I think so.
But then she took the first shot while she was drinking a cup of coffee. Copperhead took the first shot, and while the bride is just drinking up a cup of coffee and just she misses, and you know, Black Mama does her thing. And that's her. The bride's snake is Black Mama.
I love it because at the end of that whole, with the girl you said that already.
Oh yeah, and even with the daughter, she literally when the daughter finds her mother like that, she tells her like, I want you to know that your mother had this coming. And if you ever at some point need to look for me, I'll be waiting for you. And that doesn't mean a fight, but that means a lot more. Like, I don't want to fight you. I fought your mom because of what she did to me.
Right.
Come find what she did to my daughter.
Come find out the truth.
You know? So, you know, I don't know. I didn't see it. I don't know where people thought it was. I think also just because she goes to Japan and like, fights everybody in the fucking what was it called?
I almost said jacuzzi.
In the Yakuza.
I almost said jacuzzi.
They were fighting everyone in the Yakuza.
They're gonna fight everyone in the jacuzzi, bro.
What did you expect? You think there are white people working for the Yakuza? Like, you think there's black people working for the Yakuza? There might be. I don't know. I don't know the Yakuza.
But in this universe, that's Tarantino painted.
Right. I'm like, if you are in Japan and you're fighting samurais, don't you think you'd mostly be fighting Japanese people? I'm like,
respecting culture, period.
Right. I'm like, that's their culture. That's the samurai. I don't know where else it came from. Like,
unless you know where, let me know.
But, right. I'll like, educate me if you'd like.
No, educate, please. That's the point of this podcast.
No,
It's
I'm
like-
saying if you like, because if you want to, then that's your choice. If you
Oh,
don't
I
want to
hear.
educate me, then
Let me
okay,
know in the
missed opportunity.
comments. I want to know. Sheesh.
Um,
I learn a lot every day.
But even this person, when I spoke to them, I can clearly tell they did not watch the movie because they were not able to back up anything they said.
But aside from all this, I need to get us back to the topic, which is should women kill
Oh.
while they're eating?
No,
Right?
wait.
Should women kill while they're eating? Can they be cute and kill, or must they dress like Mormons before they take advantage, take the plunge into malicious intent?
The sexualization part. We didn't even finish that part. Get to that point.
I'm trying to get us back to that point.
Okay, good. Period. All right. Yes.
Also respect
the
to
whole
Mormons.
point about that was, I feel like the reason why most of the women in those films are very sexy and sexualized is because it's mostly the women who are sexy and, you know, are just being themselves, living their best lives, dressing however the fuck they want, are the ones to get assaulted or attacked or to have tragic things happen to them.
First,
Right. I'm like
they're reacting, bro.
I'm sorry, but if a Mormon girl just came out of nowhere, I don't think anybody's going to take the first instinct to attack her. I mean, I don't know why, but I feel like they're going to go for the woman who's
I think you're trying to say, like, predatory eyes will avoid her first.
Thank you.
And
That's
look for
what
the
I'm saying.
exposed
I don't
part.
have the language, y'all. I apologize, but
Consent's not a real
conversation.
conversation people have. Consent's not a language people have, and we love consent. And I think that's what
no.
Tarantino does, because Rose McGowan is very consensual. Like, that woman knows what she will and what I'll do, and we love that. And I'm sad because there's a lot of women in the industry, and we hear about it all the time, that don't know that boundaries exist and that they could have boundaries. So it's unfortunate that those girls have to go through what they go through. But
Yes.
for the most part, in these conversations, we're going to mostly talk about people that are consenting. And when we're not talking about people that are not consenting, then am I trying to do click feeds?
It's the same thing with the bride. Like, again, at the beginning, it's a spoiler alert from Kill Bill, but at the beginning of the film, when she was in a coma, one of the doctors tried to take advantage of her and was trying to sell her.
That's how the movie
off.
starts, bro.
That's literally how it
like,
starts.
I mean, after the violence, but
Not really. It's like second part of the beginning. There you go. And she wakes up because right before, like, this man's about to mount her, he's on top of her. She wakes up because he's kissing her, and she, like, rips his whole lip off. I'm
Content
like,
warnings, you.
and she's not even. It's content warning. I mean, that was content warning at the beginning before this whole conversation started.
Oh, I guess content warning.
Yeah.
So content. I'm gonna make the note of that. Keep going.
Anyways, you know, where was I going with this?
The violence.
Oh yes,
the
like
trauma.
I'm saying, like, and she was in hospital clothing. She was in a hospital bed, not like sexy.
She
had
just
bruises
woke
and
up
still
from trauma.
Yeah, like she's in a coma. Like she doesn't. She looks.
No, but imagine your brain's
brittle.
waking up to what happened to you last, so it's all the adrenaline pumping back up, and this man's in front of you, doing the most. I'm killing you.
It's not even the adrenaline. She just woke up and she can remember everything that happened last.
That's what I'm saying. She could remember it, so her body's physically reacting now. Like, not only did I just lose everybody, and I'm now waking up to this. There's this person on top of me.
That's her first.
So she's like, sue out all of you right now. Then she went to Homegirl's house. That's when she was like, listen,
No,
we're going to fight this out. I already took my intent out with this man. That's what we're going to talk. Because I already took my anger out.
Yeah.
So let's talk real quick. And that's when Homegirl took the gun out.
Okay.
And she had to react because that's what she does.
I mean, it was
Isn't she-
self-defense at that
is
point.
she
took the first
Beatrix?
shot.
Is she Black Mamba? Is that what this... Somebody says Beatrix
The bride
Kiddo?
is
Because she's...
Black Mamba.
So her name is Beatrix Kiddo. I'm going to call her the bride forever.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. But Black Mamba, she's the deadliest of the snakes, and that makes sense. She reacted to Copperhead going off when she did. Actually, I don't think she had to. I really don't think in that moment.
I think that's the actor's name is Beatrix Kiddo.
If that's her name.
Because her name in the
Eat
movie
it.
is literally the bride. They never reveal her name.
It's a code name.
Oh, so it's not her name.
Fictional character, yeah. It's Beatrix the Bride Kiddo. Code name Black Mamba.
I still like the bride. That's boss.
No, that's what I'm saying. She'll always be the bride, baby.
Yeah.
But to say, I love when women kill. In movies, in film, when it's consensual. Not even that. Not even then, because it's getting real dark. Never mind. But what I'm trying to say is, in this movie, in this realm, where women go off, if they're dressing the way they want, consensually, go off. Has to be
For me, I feel like the question was yes. You could read the question out.
cereal. Oh, cereal box teas. cereal box tease? What does cereal box tease mean? I'm confused. Has he low-key always done a good job showing strong women?
For me,
That's the first movie I've ever watched that he's ever made. So for me, in my lived experience, absolutely. Because a man that doesn't want to change his ways would never put a woman on a film to do that.
And
Never.
also another the reason I have to say yes for me, I'm in my experience, yes, for my opinion, yes, just because these women are boss as fuck, and like, bruh,
Rosema going 8.
she did the gun leg, like that's powerful.
That's
as
why
shit,
I wear
and
crop tops.
She made.
That's why I love.
Wait, let me finish. I didn't even finish my thought, but yes,
Go
you do
on.
look good in crop tops.
You're right.
Let me finish my thought.
Mm-hmm.
You made me lose my thought. Again, all these women were very like, they're like my idols, you know. Like all these women were my favorite characters in any movie that I've watched. Like even like the closest I got to a Tarantino film is like Gunpowder Milkshake, you know.
He said he was like the cereal, the copperhead tried to shoo her through the cereal box.
Oh yeah, that's
what it was. Yeah.
Like, thank you.
So
See,
you know?
I'm glad someone you watched it. Okay.
Oh.
But
Oh.
anyways,
You know who that was?
yes, I do.
Mm-hmm. Malika, see you.
Anyways, what was I saying? Shit, you keep disturbing my thoughts. Fuck. Oh yes, and
Yeah,
even
yeah,
like
it
a
was-
video game, like I don't know if you ever heard of Broforce.
No,
It's like a pixelated
talk to me
game.
about it. You're talking to me about it. So
We're talking to everybody about it.
I know, but if they don't understand what it is, talk to me about it then.
Bro, remember in Broforce
Yeah.
where like they're like all my favorite women characters who are like powerful women characters with guns and swords and doing all that shit were all in that game. Like Tank Girl, the Bride, and the other I forgot her name, the one you were just talking about with the gun leg. She's in it too, and I'm like, these are like
What is her name?
I don't know what her name is,
But yeah, keep going.
but
Yeah, they're in that game in Broforce.
they're in that game.
And Broforce eats. That
Yes,
game
and
is
I'm like,
good.
these are all really good female characters that I see as powerful, and then here they are appearing in a game that's mostly about like muscled men, and they're in it. So I'm like, I don't know. For me, they are powerful. I feel like they've had that kind of an impact. And even for my little, I could definitely say my little sister absolutely loves Tarantino films, and she feels exactly the same way. And we've had the same conversation together, and she agreed with me.
Inglourious Bastards. If you haven't watched Inglourious Bastards, add that to your list. Like, we killing Nazis.
Yeah,
We
that
killing
was a really good movie.
Nazis, bro. And Brad Pitt said, you know what? Brad Pitt is sexy as fuck.
I told
He
you
ate
she's
that.
been
He
sexy, so.
ate that.
I mean,
role, bro.
nowadays, I just feel like you could do a little bit more cleaning up, but
Yeah, he's doing his free
but
thing, but it's fine.
Brad Pitt and Mr. Smith, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, bruh, that was my pansexual awakening as a kid. Like,
Not the pansexual awakening. I love that for you, baby.
they were both my puberty. I absolutely love Angelina Jolie.
Period.
I absolutely love.
To be honest,
Brad Pitt.
for her,
And
me too.
I don't know about together because their shit's been crazy. They
Ooh.
deserve better, but
Tarantino's Grindhouse, Planet Terror. That man, those series, it's Planet Terror, Grindhouse, and Planet Terror. They're separate, but they're the same. You know,
why?
the
What's the
most.
difference?
he's the most. It doesn't matter.
Okay, period. Wait, what? How do you know
It's
they're
a-
not different?
Because
Oh, it is made
It's
the
seem
same year.
different, yeah. At least Google's making it seem different.
Planet Terror probably has some extra shit in it or something. Wait, let me go down. I feel like I'm missing some movies.
He made Little Nicky?
No way! I love Little Nicky.
I have to rewatch.
That
I'm
one's a
gonna
little
cry.
wild, but that's
Hostel!
Oh,
No wonder I was terrified. This man is so good with a
Yeah,
camera. Tarantino,
I
can I
didn't know
shake
that.
your hand? I would do female drag for Tarantino. I would do full blown. It's
Oh,
not a
it's
touch
not
screen.
a
You're
touch
dirtying
screen.
my whole screen now. Nasty with your clothes.
you dirty your own screen. I
Gross.
seen all those little spit sneeze spots. Don't start with that.
I do Zoom calls sometimes. No, I don't.
That
was a
you
long
don't
time
cover
ago.
your mouth.
I'm like a baby.
Mm-hmm.
I'm your baby. Come on.
This
I'm
looks
your
familiar.
baby.
Curdle.
I'm your baby.
What? I don't remember.
I'm your
that.
baby. I'm your baby.
Okay. From dusk to dawn? Really?
You're lying. Yo, Tarantino, you've been eating. I didn't even know this.
I didn't know that one. That's crazy. I mean, I don't know he made that one, but I watched it.
Period. Period. And poo. But,
I'm learning new things.
baby, we're here with Cousins. And Cousins, we're going to be talking about different things every time, to be honest.
I don't know.
I like conversations with babe. We haven't had them here. And I want to have conversations with you, and this is what you want my attention? Then be here with me. Even my man.
You can be with me
even
in the
my
house, too.
No, come here.
It's
Come here.
called
Listen,
Meet Me Halfway.
make sure your partner also gives you the attention they're asking for, right?
Yes.
Because we both deserve attention.
Mm-hmm.
We both deserve love.
Yes, we do.
We both deserve care.
Mm-hmm.
We both deserve forehead kisses.
Mm-hmm.
Babe deserves more forehead kisses. He's been doing so much for me, and I love that.
I really have.
You really have, babe. Babe, I'm grateful.
You better be.
I am.
I'm gonna come around only once every 1,000 years.
Baby daddy, yo. BDE, BDE.
It's BDE. Oh, shit.
We're gonna have to make this PG-18. PG-18.
What kids do we have as friends? The fuck?
No, because what if parents wanted to hear this live instead of like, whatever. You're right. Headphones.
That's not our problem. They can deal with that. It's
Sorry.
social media. They should
Put your
expect
headphones
everything.
on. Put your headphones on. You're right. This is the internet. This is the internet. I love you, internet.
Right, it's the internet.
Thank you,
Why are people doing
iPhones, because I don't have my phone plugged in and I'm doing live and it's recording with a weak signal. So thank you, iPhones, for holding me down. I will be doing some drag pop-ups around the area. Can't say where I'm at because you know, hatred. But I'm doing it on love. I'm doing it on community. I'm doing this for America. Love y'all. Hope y'all have a good night. Hope y'all stay safe. To the girls that came through, love y'all. I see y'all. I appreciate y'all. And when I sign off,
I want to go pick Hogwarts.
I'm gonna go play Hogwarts with babe. Oh, I don't even know how to end it yet.